friends. This is the official DBG podcast, Blood, Sweat, and Beers. I am your host, Dennis McGowan, here with President Sir Marcus, along with our director at large, Hubert Tito. How are we doing today, gentlemen? It is a fine Monday, Labor Day holiday that we are recording on. And how are we doing today?
Yeah, not bad. You know, it's always nice to have a day off from all the work I don't do already.
Yeah, you know, a victory pod. Victory pod.
Yes, this is a victory pod for the Golden Girls.
For sure. I just want to start. Hold on, I just want to start off in the beginning. So follow us at Dallas Beer Guardians on everything: Facebook, Instagram, all the things. Also,
find us on Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit, Discord. You know, just follow us, keep us updated. We also have a newsletter sign up that you can go to DallasBeerGuardians.com and sign up there. So this is the new tradition. So we're gonna do album of the day is Miles Davis, Kinda Blue. This is the highest selling blues album. I recommend the track So What. It's 9 minutes of absolute gorgeousness. So yeah, album of the day, Miles Davis. I don't have to tell anyone. This is like well regarded. What do you got?
Oh yeah.
We'll keep it in the blues family. This is from.
Can I say something about Miles Davis first?
Go for it.
Thing I learned about Miles Davis is he likely is the one that invented the term cool to mean what it does today, which is kind of fun.
I mean,
would you say that's cool?
Cool.
I was avoiding it, but yeah.
Bad jokes. Okay, what you got?
We've got the last Real Texas Blues album. Kind of hard to see with my reflection here, but we've got the last Real Texas Blues album.
Awesome.
This is a feature recording from Antoine's nightclub in Austin. If you're not familiar with it, it is the home of blues in Austin and has been for over 50 years. This is part of their Antoine's 50th anniversary box set that just came out. So if you get a chance to check that out, the box set is a little on the pricey side, but definitely worth it. And I would say this double banger right here is a double album here. You've got some great features on here from lots of blues legends that you've got here. A lot of great pieces on here, so I definitely recommend going to check out this double album. Shout out to New Orleans blues legend Benny Turner, who has a feature on there as well. And Benny Turner was one of the guys who actually instilled in me my love of blues. So,
for sure, we can take an opportunity to shout out to Josie Records in Dallas, kind of a sponsor of Dallas Athletico. So we'll go ahead and tie that in. But vinyls,
I didn't know this was happening, but.
Oh no, that didn't count. No.
I went and grabbed the first vinyl I could find.
Oh dear. Yeah, we need to coordinate a little better. Although technically, almost blues, so almost Italian. So shout out.
Well, it's not blues; it's just funk. So
some of the like later on in the album, there's a little bit of blues instrumentation. But shout out to Bruno and Anderson .Paak, absolute legends, especially Anderson .Paak, really underrated. I
didn't have time to look for a blues one. I'm sorry.
No,
it was either this or Graceland, and neither of them fit the bill.
Oh, definitely, you made the right choice. So we'll go ahead and jump in here with the Golden Girls. It was a great game. Shout out to all the attendees. We got a W. I mean, I'll just say my thoughts first off.
That's the first Trinity game you've been to in a little while, right, Marcus?
Yeah, I think I only went to like 3 last year, so it was really good. I didn't know the State Fair was already starting. Like they already started to set stuff up. That was absolutely crazy.
Parking's already.
Yeah, it was really weird for parking.
Yeah, so but you know I got in. Thanks for the free parking pass. I appreciate that. And the ladies did not disappoint. We got the W. I think we're on top of the league, or we're tied.
We're top of the league.
We're clear up top. Yeah.
Are we? Yeah. So and then just an aside, 50 days. Well, it was 50 days. It's probably 49 now until the Classico.
It'll be about 48 by the time this drops.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so we got go to DallasTrinity.com, get your tickets. Let's see if we can fill the bowl as much as possible. Dennis, I did read your write-up, so go ahead and give us your analysis of how you think the girls did.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, this is a good win. I think this was a great, solid win. Maya McCutcheon opens her account. This is her first goal here in Dallas, and she's a defender, but it was nice to see her get that set piece goal. That was a beautiful kick in from Whitney Bellotta, who is now up to her goal involvements to 2 on the season. So the new additions to the team are looking very, very good. And I was talking to Jesse from Pegasus Postgame over the weekend. We were chatting a little bit, and we said it's if Winnie keeps playing the way she is, there may be some competition for that 10 spot when Lexi gets back healthy, and that's going to be fun to watch because this club is built around Leximissimo being that 10 and being that really athletic go ahead traditional 10 in that spot, or a modern version of that traditional 10, if you will, was what she played at UT. But they built this club around that formation, and they've been playing it very well early on so far in this season. And Winnie Bellotta, like I said, has just filled in that spot very, very nicely with 2 goal involvements, a goal and an assist so far to start the season. And I think there's only upside from here between the 2 of them.
I think you got to ask yourself what's going to happen to Cameron Lancaster too. Where are you going to play her now? If you're going to have Bellotta as competition there, yeah, you can't have 3 top tier players competing for the same spot. Yeah. I think fortunately for Lancaster, I think she's able to play on the wing more. So I'm sure they'll find some use for her. I think that to her detriment, she's smaller and she gets bullied a lot. And that's definitely going to hurt in the competition. I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was a good character win, but I was really concerned that it felt like we were kind of on the back foot for a good 30 minutes in that second half.
Second half got really chippy, right? It was, and everybody
acknowledged
it too. Yeah,
man.
9 total red cards. Not red card. 9 should have been several more red cards, but 9 total yellow cards for Brooklyn FC. And
shout out to the flip off yellow card. That's always fun.
Yeah. The Brooklyn bench has the now dubious distinction of earning the league's first double yellow red. There has been only 1 red card in this league so far. That was toward the end of last season. I believe it was Lexington. Don't quote me. It
was Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Okay.
The only other team that is just brutal. So
yeah. And so, first double yellow red goes to the training coach on the sideline who sounded like she was flipping a fit all the way back to the locker room, and even after the game was complaining.
It's pretty dramatic, yeah.
Yeah, it's complaining about doors being locked or something like that. I don't know, but complete and total lack of discipline by Brooklyn, especially in the second half. But Dallas did not play into it, right? They continued to play their game. Possession was definitely back and forth. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of start stop, a lot of start go, and they played their game though. They held tight defensively. It was a little nervy down in the last few minutes there, but Riley Foster gets out with her first clean sheet in the league.
Was that the first clean sheet in the whole league this year?
I believe it might have been. Don't quote me on that. I believe that's what buddy Brian quoted in there, but that was definitely Riley's first clean sheet in the league, as it was only her second start. And that was fun
she
to
showed
watch.
some aggression that was really fun to watch.
Yeah, she had great distribution.
That second half, she came out and she was punching, grabbing, sliding. It was very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, great distribution from Riley. My underrated player of the match is going to be Celie Strawn, who came in midfield. She came in, got some late minutes last week, and she started for the now departed Deb Abiodun, who's been returned to her Washington spirit. You broke my heart, Washington. You broke our hearts. But Celie, who was the USL Super League Young Player of the Year last season, came out and she had some incredible sliding tackles. There was at least 3 that I saw that were really good takeaway, move the ball away, straight up, clean sliding tackles, which is not something you see a lot of in this league yet. So that was pretty exciting too.
Yeah, my biggest concern that I kept seeing was this going up the sides and crossing the ball on the ground to no one that happens so much. Like, I get that crosses can sometimes just be a game of numbers, keep trying to get one eventually, but there was never anyone there for those, and that was very frustrating to watch. Maybe against the right team, they start booting those in on accident or something or whatever, and that'll work. But it was interesting to see that same tactic, and just it didn't work all game, and we didn't score off it either.
I mean, I'll agree. That was one of my frustrations. There was a lot.
It was very frustrating.
a lot of crossfield passes to no one in particular. Brooklyn seemed to have a real issue with that. I guess they're used to a much smaller field.
Oh my
Playing,
goodness, that was
play,
insane.
yeah, playing in a baseball stadium. It was a little frustrating. It was a little chipper. I mean, I guess results are what matters. Results get you in the
Sure.
playoff. But I'm hoping as we play into the season, we get a little bit better flow. It was a little chipper. There's a lot of headed balls. My frustration is like I like to see the ball on the floor. I know the manager probably had the same issue. Is like let's keep the ball on the ground. Like it's football, right? So let's get that. But then again, it's early in the season. Only the second game. We are top of the league. So
We're top of the league.
No complaints.
Let's steal an old quote. Stop the count.
Stop the count.
So here are the results from the weekend. Jacksonville got an early W against the reigning champs, and yeah, clean sheets are hard to come by in this league because
wow, that's a lot of goals.
Goals are banging in, man. It's pretty awesome. So here we are, week 2. Lexington is not bottom of the league. No, they didn't play this week, so that's always going to be fun having to rotate teams. So
yeah. Real quick, just looking at this league, and I think I know what Hubert. I think I know at least what your answer is here. But who you guys see as our early rival forming here in this league?
I mean, for me, it's been Tampa Bay. We've had some crazy brutal games against each other. Maybe that's because there was always something on the line in those games. I don't know.
I'm going to take a page out of Jerry Jones's book. Our rival is going to be New York because reasons. I don't know what to tell you. So Brooklyn,
I mean, we are the 2 biggest metros in this tournament, so maybe that makes sense.
Yeah. I agree with both of those. Just for aesthetics, I'm going to go with Lexington because it's Pegasus versus horse, and I think that looks pretty cool. So
fair enough.
Lexington has to win first before they
right. I want to say one more
Brooklyn
thing.
has to beat us a couple of times too, right?
Yeah, right. I'd like to say something about Dallas Trinity before we do end up not talking about the game anymore.
Yeah,
this team has shown some flair this season.
Yes.
That they did not show last season, like little turns, little step overs, runs down the side and juke a player and run in. Like that's actually been kind of fun to watch. I did not expect that to happen these first 2 games that quickly, and it's cool to see players be comfortable enough to do that. I think in particular there was a Cruyff turn that happened right in front of us. Me and Marcus made eye contact on that one.
Yeah.
Was that Chioma?
What?
Was that from Chioma?
No, that one wasn't Chioma. I don't remember who it was though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it was Chioma.
For a move that was invented in early soccer, there's still nothing quite as beautiful as a well-performed one, right? It's just because defenders' momentum takes them out of the play, and
it just looks so good. It just looks so smooth, right? I will say that before we wrap this up and move on here, there were some great performances here. Tamar Bolt has had back-to-back really, really solid performances on the wing so far. And I think she's been really just a backbone on the outside of this team so far.
I think we said that the success of Celie Strawn and Tamara Bolt will probably determine if this team can keep up or take a step forward this season, right? Probably
100%. We got the new additions are all making some impact here, but yeah, that core is going to really be the make or break here. And then the other shout out here goes to Caroline Kelly, who came on in the 74th and had 3 shots that went just left of that back crossbar. Right?
Yeah, that was so annoying.
The back post, right? Those just went wide of the post all 3 times. That they were just beautiful touches. Runs up the right side where she just got open, left her marker for dead, and just was unable to, unfortunately, finish on all 3 of those. But those could have been some game changers there, and I'd love to see a little bit more.
Oh,
forward to.
We got to shout out the Amber free kick attempt, right?
Yes. Yes, Amber looking to bust out her best son here.
Well, she did it more than once last year, so why not keep trying it this year?
Rang it off the crossbar and unfortunately
catching the keeper slightly out. Why not?
Yep. Yeah. No. Other than
veteran goal right there. Shame it didn't go in.
Yeah. Other than the ability to just close down on 1 or 2 of those attempts and really just be able to finish on put one more in the back of that net, I think Dallas played very, very well. I think there, some things could have been done slightly better, but I think if they finish one or two more of those goals, we're just talking about how they're running away with this league at this point.
Well, I mean, it's hard to run away with the league 2 games in, but I agree with you guys.
To be fair, although it is surprising to me that there's a clear first place 2 games in. I feel like usually you've got like a couple of teams that have won a few for 2 or 3 games at least, but yeah. But again, it's a small league. It's a small league.
It is, but growing. So that's
Sure.
an important bit. But yeah, no, we want to shout out to the ladies. So both teams are going to be away this weekend on the 6th. Luckily, you can go to one location and watch both of them. So there we go. Shout out to our sponsor, Community Bear Company in downtown Dallas off Commonwealth. They will be hosting a watch party for both teams as FC Dallas travels to St. Louis. And are we good?
Yeah, FC Dallas goes to St. Louis this weekend, and the Trinity are in Sporting Jacksonville for the first time ever. They'll be taking on Sporting Jacks for the first time. And that's actually starts a 5. And we're not counting the State Fair games. That's a friendly, but this is a 5-match away stretch for Trinity now in the league, right? So 5 league games on the road. They won't be home for the league game until November 2nd. So lots of activity going to be going on here. So a lot of watch parties. Show up early at Community, right? This is a 6:30 kickoff for Trinity, and FC Dallas kicks off at 7:30. Right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Somebody check me here. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
7.
fast.
Yeah, 7:30 Central, which St. Louis is Central, so we are in the same time frame. So yeah, so basically, show up at 6. Come have a beer. Come join us. We might be doing some live vids from Community that night for both.
Nice. If you want to appear on the podcast or on our social media, if you want to argue with Marcus like I do all the time, great opportunity to do that. That's
better yet, come take my job.